Happy Migration Day.
Happy Migration Day. We're 30 minutes out. We'll give it some time, let everyone gather in here, get all our speakers here, and we will begin. Was, I sent you a co-host invite if you want to accept that.
TJ, I'm going to come back in. My phone's acting a little weird. Give me a second.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Let's start off with, if everyone wouldn't mind, let's like and retweet the EverRise tweet that just went out now asking people to join the migration AMA. I only see 40 likes and 118. Ooh, I'm echoing. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, that's you, I think.
Let's try this again. Can you guys hear me okay now?
Crystal clear.
All right, perfect. Not bad. 99 retweets, 136 likes.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Not bad.
Hi, Jen. Ooh, I think that's still there. All right, well, with that said, I'll mute my mic. Wassa will have his mic muted. Jen, if you want to just go over a little bit of the marketing rundown, because I know you're super busy, then you can get back to it.
Yeah.
Just give everyone a little bit of an update.
Hey, guys. Unfortunately, I won't be able to stay for the entire Twitter Spaces today. I'm working across with our paid ads team as well as our web development team to get everything ready for the site migration. We have actually pushed our first 2 sets of ads live, which is really exciting. They're approved and up and running. We're running into a little bit of issues getting ads up on other sites that we were planning on having them up. So I'm working with the team right now to troubleshoot that and working with support people from those platforms. Everything's looking really, really good. I mean, today the big focus is really making sure our site migration goes smoothly. And when I say the big focus, I just want to clarify. I mean, the big marketing focus. Obviously, the actual migration to V2 is taking priority for our dev team. But right now, we are getting ready to push the website live and just basically dotting our I's, crossing our T's, and getting the rest of our ads out that we'll be running over the course of this week. What's really exciting for me is we are going to be doing some test campaigns using platforms that we haven't utilized before to see how they perform over the next, 3 to 4 days. And if they perform really well, we'll be increasing ad spend there, and then utilizing those platforms for when we are actually live on V2 for our massive ad marketing push. Those are the high level updates that I have. But TJ, is there anything specific you want me to speak to?
I mean, nothing in particular. Essentially, we're just getting a lot of questions in VC as usual about marketing, what's coming. But I mean, what I can tell you guys from working with Jen, seeing what Jen's up to, we have a lot of marketing coming, especially to push V2. Things as small as Telegram channels to Twitter influencers to much bigger publications. Jen, am I missing anything? I'm sure I'm missing a bunch, to be honest, but we're going to be hitting it on all fronts.
Yeah, we will have Telegram groups calling. We'll have Twitter influencers. We are working on our YouTube influencer strategy and locking down and securing our macro and micro influencers. Did I say Twitter influencers already? Sorry, my brain is kind of just like, oh my God, there's so much that we have to get done within this time frame.
And there's also been little to no sleep.
little to no sleep. Fun fact, I slept from 2 in the morning to 3 in the morning, and it's my second day running on 2 hours of sleep, but crypto never sleeps, so here we are. We're also gearing up to get our giveaway, our big secret NFT giveaway released. You guys will be seeing that this week, which is really exciting.
And just speak to that quickly again, that NFT giveaway is only for Rise V2 holders.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. Hint. All of you that are migrating, you will be able to qualify for this giveaway, which is really exciting. I mean, there's a lot going on. As you guys saw, we announced that, we have a migration NFT for OG V1 holders that we'll be releasing. We have staking NFTs. And the other thing is, marketing isn't only paid fronts, but TJ and I work really closely together in terms of communications and comms. So marketing touches all of the blog posts that we put out there, all of the content showing you guys how to use the dApps and how to stake. So between all of that, all of the ads that we're getting up, all of the influencers that we're starting to get going, there's a lot going on, not even to mention the new website, as well as there's a new white paper coming, if you guys didn't already guess. So you'll be seeing a lot of new assets from us over the course of, I would say, the next 72 hours. But we do have ads live currently. Let's see if you guys can find them.
Awesome. Cool. With that said, guys, Wasso and I are here to take any questions you might have about migration. We'll be with you through the migration process. As soon as 6 o'clock hits, we'll be here. So request to speak and ask away. Rise is life. I will open the floor to you.
Awesome. TJ, I have to hop off if that's okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks, guys.
Talk soon, Jen. Rise is life. What's going on, my friend?
Yes. How's it going?
Great. Very excited. How are you?
I'm super hyped, man. Super hype. The whole week building up to this been a big thing, and I think everyone's really, really excited. I've got a question about the migration NFTs, if I may.
Yep.
There's been a lot of talk in the chat, and I haven't seen a concrete answer. Are we able to get the different NFTs from the same wallet address through different transactions?
Yes.
Okay. So I can migrate 10 million and then get the plankton, do another one for 100 million and get the seahorse, and so on and so on.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need to know. You guys have killed it. It's all come down to this moment. Really excited. Thanks very much.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Wasso, I'll let you take the next one. Safe Moon Professor, the floor is yours. Safe Moon Professor, how are you?
Hey guys, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Pumped, man. Pumped.
I'm really
Ecstatic.
excited about y'all's project. You know, it's a great thing y'all guys are doing. I'm glad being part of the community. Thank you so much for bringing me up. So I went into the earlier. I went in there and I didn't see the ever migrate. So it's a button that it's not active yet, correct?
That's correct. It is not active yet.
Okay, and just by the look of it, and I guess you guys did a guide on the video. It seems like a simple transition. Will there going to be any gas fees from whether you're using BSC or whatever chain you're using?
Yeah, so there will be a gas fee. Anytime you interact anything on chain, there is a gas fee. If you've heard, there's been a lot of discussion about what the starting price of Rise will be when we do launch V2 on the 29th. Currently, we're planning on launching at the same price, however, a little bit more to cover that gas that may have, cost users anything during this migration.
Okay, that's great. See, you guys think about everybody, man. Like that's awesome that you guys are doing that. Um, any updates on the roadmap or any? Is this part of the bigger picture for going from V1 to V2 for definitely long term projects?
Yeah, absolutely. So originally, this might be a long response, but it's okay. So originally, Rise was a deflationary reflection token. We're moving to a fixed supply with staking rewards. Um, so we have a Kraken, which is the buyback wallet. That's what EverRise was first known for being the first smart contract to have buybacks. Anytime the Kraken buys back, it will send the Rise to the staking pool, and those who are staking will be the beneficiaries of those tokens. However, we are a fixed supply. This will make it a lot easier for a couple of things. On the smaller end, like tracking market caps on, a more important benefit of being a fixed supply is getting listed on some of the larger exchanges. Many of them don't like this deflationary world. This doesn't mean that we can't have burn events. So if you see how BNB does burn events, so like in the future, we're not opposed to having a burn event. Because I did get a DM. The reason I'm responding to this is I got a DM saying, does fixed supply mean no more burn? It means no auto burn, but in the future there could be an opportunity to do like a burn from the team or things of that sort. So we've launched EverStake and EverMigrate. Those will be live in the next 15 minutes. EverMigrate is a dApp which is going to be made available to all projects that are looking to move from one version of their existing contract to a new version, and this will be available to Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, as well as Polygon projects. EverStake is only for Rise holders. So immediately these are the products that we've put out now. Ahead of us, we also will be launching, I don't know if you ever heard of Ever Wallet, which is a more secure wallet than like a MetaMask and a Trust wallet with an additional layer of security where your tokens are kept on the blockchain. We will also be launching EverSale, which is a launch pad platform where we will not take any supply from projects that are looking to launch. That's one of the biggest issues with launchpad platforms now, like DX Sale or Pink Sale, for example. They'll take like 1% to 2% of the supply and then they'll just kind of like dump it on the project. So we're not going to be doing that. And then we're also going to be launching with that Everlock. So some people have seen what Everlock works like because within EverOwn, there is a newly generated liquidity locker where where communities who are on EverOwn have the ability to vote if they want any of that liquidity to be moved. An example would be like, going onto an exchange or going onto a new chain. So what EverLock is going to be is a liquidity locker, but at time of pre-sale. So when you invest in a pre-sale project, like you might send your 1 BNB or your half ETH or whatever it is, but you don't know how much of the overall supply is going directly into liquidity. So part of EverLock will be locking that those funds towards liquidity, and then the community will vote on them. But these are, that's our roadmap moving forward. We've also discussed, creating an app where that site that you're looking at, EverRise.finance, those dApps may be located on an app. That's been something that's been discussed as well. But my man, these days, we're going to be focused a lot more on making sure we get the community migrated over. Anyone that wants to stake will have the opportunity to stake. And now that we're going to be on Polygon and Ethereum with equal liquidity, we're going to have a big focus on gaining adoption on our products. So as soon as we go live, we're going to be able to bring on projects onto EverOwn on all 3 chains, projects onto EverBridge, which is a very unique way of bridging where we lock and unlock tokens as opposed to burning and minting tokens. This does 2 things. 1, it reduces the gas fees, and 2, it increases the transaction time across chains. So that's going to be the big focus, man. Getting everyone migrated correctly and gaining adoption on our existing products as we continue to build out the products that I just mentioned, being EverSale, EverLock, and EverWallet.
Okay, thank you so much for just one more question.
Go ahead.
I had so I mean, you are reducing the supply for all these projects to happen, obviously, and perhaps this could provide listing in major exchanges and more exchanges, correct?
Yes, getting listed on exchanges is something that is going to happen like very shortly after V2 launch.
Okay, thank you so much, Wassel. Thank you.
No problem, man.
Yep, take care.
Thanks a lot.
You too.
Safe Moon Professor. Appreciate that, my friend. Titan's in the house now, guys. The man, the myth, the legend himself. So we'll welcome him to the stage. And we will open the floor for another question from Stark. I see you've changed your profile picture. Looks great on you, my friend.
Hey, DJ.
Hey, Suresh, how you doing?
Just a minute before we go to the questions. I just want to update everyone like what is going to happen right now. So, 1 minute.
Sorry, go ahead, Suresh. Suresh, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I'm totally busy today. Like I've been deploying left and right all the contacts, and we have been trying to see how can I get the same contact and all the chains and all. So, all the contacts are deployed. I mean, the only thing is we are just waiting for the UI code to be deployed to the production. So, this is what's going to happen after 6 at some point. Like, I mean, I'm not saying exactly after 6. After 6, we'll be changing the tax to 100% on the V1 so that nobody can actually buy or sell or transfer. Anything cannot happen. After that, we'll take down the price of V1, whatever it is, and we'll see what price we can get on the V2. And soon after that, we'll try to deploy the UI code, which comes to production live. As soon as it comes, we'll have migrate, staking, bridge, everything will be live. But since now, see, earlier when we opened the bridge, mostly like only a couple of people might have used it, or like at least like less than 100 people. But right now, for migrate, we have like 100K holders which will be trying to access it. If at all, if you see any kind of issues, don't get panic. Nothing will like, you are not going to lose your tokens at any point of time. This is like indefinite migration. Even if we don't have time today, or like even after 1 month, you can still get the tokens. So if there are any issues with respect to the application, or like if you're not able to connect to wallet, don't get panicked because nothing will be there. So you'll always have your tokens no matter what. So we'll never leave anybody like saying that, hey, my tokens are lost trying to do the bridge. It will not happen that way. So we'll try to make sure that everybody comes to V2 without any issues. And yeah, this is the first time we're trying to see like 3 chains, even though it's not going to be launched live with respect to the trading, but still will be live with respect to transferring the tokens between the networks. So so it's actually live, but not tradable. So we can see a lot of action, and we can see all kinds of things like migration staking, and people can do whatever they want. I'm hoping for everything good to happen, but we really don't know like when the volume comes in or how the application behaves, how our servers behave. But please don't get panic, and we'll take care of everything. I just want to make sure that everything is proper.
That's awesome. I'm very happy you jumped in here and you shared that with everybody. I've seen some migrations of other projects that have gone poorly, and Suresh, I definitely wanted to say, like, the way you've set this up is perfect. You're giving everyone the opportunity to have ample time to migrate and stake. Obviously, migration is open indefinitely. And the most important part is we're not going live with the trading right away. So anyone that has whatever kind of issue, it can be addressed. And again, it's our bridges. So no one's gonna like lose their tokens, on a bridge, for example. So I think that was really reassuring to hear. Definitely was for me.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks, Suresh, for that. Appreciate it. With that said, Stark, feel free to unmute your mic.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope you're
Great,
good.
thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. Actually, there's something that I wish you guys would talk about because last time we had an Ask Me Anything, Suresh said something like there was gonna be manual burns, and no one's talking about that. So I keep tweeting about like how high Rise is gonna go one day. Like people should take their time and like really stick with it. And one day it could really reach like heights that are really unexpected right now because there is the possibility of manual burns in the future. So I was like, I'd like time to sort of like re-say it. I'd like Suresh to re-say it since everyone is on here, so they know that this is actually a long-term thing that they could, besides staking, there's a possibility of like there being manual burns and stuff if people just like hang out and really stick around, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure. Like,
thank
see, what I'm saying is right now we don't have any kind of burn plan with the current products that we have. But what I'm saying is in the future with our dApps, at any point, if you try to collect Rise as the tax, Rise as the fee for the product usage, then we'll get Rise. So at that time, we might think of manual burning some of the fee collected.
that's
The,
wonderful. It's wonderful.
Awesome. Does that answer your question, Stark?
Yeah. I just wanted him to say it again so people would actually know that like there's a possibility of there being like manual bans. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a
If-
possibility. There's no
yeah,
guarantees.
yeah. But
We got to
it's
take it
not
day
off the
by
table.
day and do whatever's
Yeah,
best for the project moving forward.
definitely.
Awesome. Thanks, Stark.
Thank you too.
We'll open the floor to another question here. I have Iffy. The floor is yours as soon as you connect. Hi, Iffy.
Everyone.
Oh, you might have to unmute your mic. I heard you for a split second there.
Hi everyone, can you hear me now?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay, hi. I'm super excited for the migration coming up in about 6 minutes. So I just want to ask a question real quick. I'm guessing there'll be a dApps that will be sent out probably on the Telegram, few minutes to the time. Then we have to use the EverMigrate, yeah?
Correct. So you're going to use EverMigrate to migrate your V1 tokens to V2. However, there is no timeline on it. There's no restriction that let's say, oh my gosh, I haven't been online for 2 weeks and I saw that they migrated. EverMigrate is open forever. If you have V1 tokens, you'll always be able to migrate them to V2. No question. Your tokens are safe. So if you're not able to do it right away, you don't have to worry. If you want to go to bed, no problem. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it the following day. You can do it next year. V1 tokens will never be available again. So we're leaving EverMigrate open forever so that whoever has V1 tokens can successfully migrate over to V2.
Okay, that's awesome. So, if someone wants to top up their tokens, like to get more tokens, so what's the person getting into? Is the person getting into the V1 or the V2? Like, let me say, for example, I want to buy more EverRise by tomorrow, but I'm yet to migrate. What am I getting into, the V1 or the
So you
V2?
won't actually, in 4 minutes from now, trading will stop. You won't be able to buy or sell. So it would have to be within the next 4 minutes. But essentially, after trading closes for V1, it will open back up for V2 in a week. And that's when you're able to acquire more Rise.
Okay, if I got you clearly, meaning you can't sell or buy our EverRise tokens till after
So
a week. That's exactly
till the
7 days.
29th, yes. And on the 29th, V2 will open. And that's where all the trading activity will occur.
Okay, so sorry, one more
Sure.
question. So what if someone hasn't migrated to V2 within that 1 week? The person is safe,
Yes, they
yeah?
can migrate within the week. They can migrate next year. EverMigrate will not close. So if you have V1 tokens, you'll always be able to migrate to V2.
Okay, that's beautiful. Sorry, one more question, please, about the
Sure.
staking. Yeah, so I read the, what will I call it? Will I call it an article on the staking? And I really don't understand the X2, X8 that you talked about. Can you please just run something real quick for me, please?
Yeah. So as far as the staking goes, Wasser's the pro, but I can kind of sum it up for you. So if you stake for 1 month, you're going to get 1 times the amount of rewards. If you stake for 12 months, you're going to get 12 times the amount of rewards. So let's say that there's 100 Rise that's going to be distributed. It will be distributed proportionately based on the percentage of the time that you're staking for. So if you're staking the same amount of Rise that I'm staking, but you're staking for a year and I'm staking for 1 month, you're going to get 12 times more every time that the staking rewards go out than I would.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Then let me ask an obvious question. So after the migration, our tokens going to be reduced.
Yes, 10,000 to 1. We're consolidating the supply, but the value of your tokens will remain the same. So
Okay, beautiful.
no
Thank you
problem.
so
So
much. I'm
if
super
you have
excited.
$2,000 worth of tokens now, you're going to have $2,000 worth of V2 tokens.
Okay, like let me just take for example, I think I have like about 75 trillion tokens. So can you just run like a rough estimate of what is going to be reduced to? I don't know if I'm asking for too much.
So you're going to take the total number of tokens you have, you're going to divide
Okay.
it by 10,000. And that's going to be the new amount of tokens you're going to have for V2. The dollar amount is going to be the same.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. I'm super excited. So we have 2 minutes to go. So let's go, guys. Thanks, buddies.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Miami Crypto Kid, the floor is yours. Hey, Miami Crypto Kid.
What's up, buddy? How you guys doing?
Man? I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
Good, man. Good. I jumped on a little late, and maybe you guys went over this already, but I just need to let me ask you: how is the NFT process? How is it that we can qualify for the NFTs?
The migration NFTs. So every migration transaction that you do, based on the size of it, will reward you with one NFT. So if you want to collect all the NFTs, you simply have to migrate. I forget what the numbers are offhand. Let me just pull them up here. But it's 10. So if you migrate 1,000, if you migrate to 1,000 V2 tokens, you'll get a plankton. The next one would be a seahorse at 10,000. So if you do a transaction of 1,000, then 10,000, then 50,000, then 100,000, then 1 million, and so on and so forth, you'll collect an NFT for each transaction that you do.
So basically, then when I do the migration, as opposed to just doing one big migration, is it better if I want to like qualify for the NFTs, just do like a big clumps at a time, like do 4 or 5 migrations?
So if you go, so the first thing I want to say is everyone should use our blog on our website as your number one resource for information. So currently on our site, we have it's everrise.com/blog. And the blog specifically that details this is, is Ever Migrate, upgrading Rise V1 to Rise V2. So there's certain thresholds that will get you, certain thresholds you migrate that will get you an NFT. Like, for example, I know that there's some people who want to get every migration NFT. So what they'll do is they'll migrate like, 10 million, they'll migrate 50 million, they'll migrate like 100 million, and they'll get themselves each one of those migration NFTs. If you want to collect those NFTs, that would be the strategy. If you want to just get, it also depends on like your Rise balance. If you want to just get, the highest threshold NFT, you could just migrate all in one transaction. Does that make sense?
Perfect. No, yeah, I know. I'm gonna actually go to the website in a little while and check out the blog. Um, but yeah, that's what I wanted, because I wasn't sure, and I just wanted to find out. I have one little other question. It's on the staking. Uh,
Yep.
I'm not sure about that either. But if you stake, let's say you stake for 12 months, because that's what I'm planning to do. Just stake all the coins. Um, is the staking, can you pull out at any time?
You can. However, there is a penalty if you pull out early, and that penalty does not go to like the Rise developers. It goes right back into the staking pool for everybody else. Details of that are under EverRise staking details under the blog section located at everrise.com.
Perfect, man. No, appreciate the time, guys. Looking forward for the migration. Hopefully, all uh, all will go great, man. Looking forward to V2.
Cheers. Thank you, my friend.
Later, guys. Have a good one.
You too. All right, I'm going to open the floor to Don't Worry, Okay.
While he's coming up, or she, I definitely want to say to everybody, please, please, please use everrise.com/blog for your main source of information.
How's it going, fellas?
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, pretty good, man. So I'm a new investor in this, and it seems like it's has a very big potential. What I'm asking is the staking. If we do like 12%, for example, for a year, does it depend on the amount of Rise I have as well, or does that not play a factor in terms of how much I get in regards to staking?
So you can stake. Don't look at it. Don't look at percentage of your individual wallet, right? Look at it like you're gonna stake X amount of tokens. Those tokens that you personally stake are going to make up a portion of the entire staking pool. And then look at it like if I stake for 1 month and you stake for 12 months, the same exact quantity, you're going to get 12 times the rewards than I will. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Also, you said earlier, whenever the staking rewards are released, how often is that going to be released?
They're released after every Kraken buy. There could be multiple a day. There could be one a day. The Kraken buys are automatic. So certain, conditions must happen. For example, like a big sale, let's say, like if somebody sells a lot, the Kraken would buy. The second it buys back, those tokens instantly go to the staking pool. So it's really dependent on the trading conditions, but it could be multiple times a day.
Got you. And then also, I know with V1, of course, it was we got reflections, but are we still getting reflections until the 29th, or as of now, since it's already 5 o'clock, V1 is no longer getting reflections?
Yeah, so trading, the second trading stops, and I'm confirming now with the team, and TJ is, I'm looking at a bunch of DMs popping up that trading has stopped. The second trading stops, reflection stops, because a reflection is nothing but a percentage of a transaction that's done on a decentralized exchange.
Got you. And then also another question: if I migrate all my coins, for example, and I get that NFT as you mentioned earlier, how will I actually be receiving that NFT? Like, how does that get? Because I'm not really familiar with NFTs, to be honest with you. But it seems like it's a good thing to have. So how would I actually get the NFT based on if I stake it for 6 months or 12 months, or if I migrate X amount of EverRise coins? How do I actually get that NFT?
It's all automatic.
Correct. Where is that sent though? Like, is it like
To your
OpenSea?
wallet.
Okay, so whether it's Trust Wallet or wherever, that's where it'll go to.
Yeah, whatever wallet you migrate to will get the migration NFT. Whatever wallet you have your Rise V2 tokens in and you stake from, that wallet will get the staking NFTs.
Got you. Last question I had is you mentioned earlier that a lot of these bigger major exchanges don't like to list these coins that have that are deflationary, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, but by deflationary, do you mean like reflection wise? And if so,
deflationary means it has an auto burn.
Got you. Okay, for sure. All right, yeah, that's all I needed to know. So Ever Migrate and Ever Stake is open as of now, right?
I'm confirming now if it's open on the site. Suresh came in a couple minutes ago and said that it was first going to be pause trading and then the migration. Like right now, I just refreshed the site and I don't see it live yet. But I imagine sometime during this AMA, we will let everyone know that it's live.
Okay, EverStake is also going to be available starting tonight, right?
Correct. So as soon as you migrate, you could then stake your tokens. And the idea of that is we want to give everyone that was a V1 holder the benefit of being a beneficiary of all of the volume that takes place once we launch. So any buys that happen that result in the Kraken, any sells that happen that result in the Kraken buying, you'll be the full beneficiary of all of those transactions if you stake before V2 goes live.
Got you. And then where is there like a staking portal where I could see how many coins I have staked and what the status of it is, or do they still show up on my wallet as having X amount of coins in total? Like, how can I check on my staked coins and how many rewards I've accumulated so far, etc.?
Good question. So once you go on EverRise.finance, where like the EverOwn and EverBridge dApps are located, that's where you'll find EverMigrate, and then you'll also find EverStake. Once you wallet connect into EverStake, it'll auto-populate all of the staking contracts that you have, and it'll show you how much you've earned in staking rewards.
Got you. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Sorry for all the questions.
No, man. Every question was a good question. Thank you.
All right, take care.
See you.
With that said, guys, congratulations for being a Rise V1 holder. That opportunity is now finished.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
Let that run for a
trading.
couple more seconds. Let that run.
I don't want to get a YouTube copyright infringement.
I don't think that no one's coming after us for any infringing.
But with that said, guys, congratulations to everyone in here for being a V1 holder. That opportunity is now gone. Trading has stopped for a week. I have to put that in there, but trading has stopped for a week. We're going to be opening EverMigrate within 20 to 30 minutes, Titan just told us. So we'll continue to take questions, but just congratulations to everybody. Thank you for believing in our team. Thank you for believing in us, our vision to make DeFi a safer place for all. And let's celebrate, but without the music, because the YouTube is going to take down. Yeah.
Oh man, that was awesome. I enjoyed that. I didn't know that was coming, man. I like that a lot.
I had it queued up.
Let's go. But yeah, let's go through these questions, man. I see a lot of people are requesting. We want to be able to answer everyone's questions.
Absolutely. Feg, Sammy, the floor is yours. How's it going, Feg, Sammy? Sam, you there? We might have to go to somebody else in the meantime. Yeah, it looks like we do. Monty, how are you? How's it going, my friend? Floor is yours.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, real quick, could you run over again kind of the Certik score and just kind of their outlook on the contract? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would be interested in hearing that. And then any idea when more information on the V2 contract will be available on Certik?
Wasso, I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, definitely, man. So the feedback that we got from Certik has been very positive. We were told, one, that they have never seen a contract like this before, which is why the audit has taken a little bit longer than we wanted. They run it through just kind of like a scanner to see if there's any other contracts out there that, even use even one line of the same code, and they weren't able to find any other contracts that were similar to ours. So first, big shout out to Titan for the second time in a row, first being V1, second being V2, for putting out something unique, original. So I'm definitely happy to hear that. The real holdup now with Certik is around centralization. So Certik has a centralization warning or a risk that they put on every single contract, where they simply recommend, please use a multi-sig wallet, or, use a DAO like, methodology. I'm actually going to pull up right now, while everyone's here, what our response was. I've been on a couple calls the last couple days with Certik's like senior security engineers, explaining exactly what EverOwn is. So, I'll just read it really quickly. So it says, EverOwn is a smart contract locker that has a DAO type of governance voting system that allows for 100% transparency and user involvement. Privileged roles are only granted when a successful vote is conducted on a proposed modification. And this is what we're waiting for a response from Certik for. We don't have any, critical risks, any major risks. We're simply waiting to see if this centralization risk will be removed from our audit. Other than that, the teams, Certik did actually a really nice job. They made a handful of recommendations to us to help reduce the gas a little bit. And Titan and the rest of our development team did make those changes already. So, I'm very proud to say that, the Rise V2 contract is as optimized as it could be, meaning that not resulting in excess gas burn, that being on any transaction, buys, sells, transfers, etc. But that's the holdup now of what we're waiting for Certik. They did tell us that we will be having an AMA with them. And, for anyone here who's active in our Telegram community, knows that Larry Lundy, who's the director of business development for Certik International, has been popping in every now and then, just sharing his feedback with the community, and it's honestly been very overwhelmingly positive, man. So I'm very excited. That's something I'm very excited for. Once Certik publishes our final audit, it will be before V2 goes live. That's 100%. I'm hoping it's going to be in the next 24 to 48 hours. But we will make sure to communicate, that final report to everybody, and hopefully everyone will see exactly what they're getting into.
Well said, Was.
Thanks, Wasso. Appreciate that.
I'm going to bring Guy up to speak, EverRise King. How are you, my good friend? EverRise King, the floor is yours. You might have to unmute your mic.
Oh, thanks.
There he
Thanks,
is.
mate. Thanks, mate. Yeah, this is going to be short and sharp. Just wanted to say just wanted to say, thanks for everything. Also, TJ, Titan, Jason, and Co. Everything you guys, you've done, all the sleepless nights for this amazing, private limited company. Everyone in here, we're just so proud of you guys to be a part of this, amazing V2 journey together. And let's fucking go, man. I'm so pumped. Woo!
I love that. Let's go. And thank you, EverRise King, my sweet prince, for always being around, shilling EverRise like crazy. You are a staple in this community, my friend.
Thanks, brother, man. Love you all.
Love you too, buddy. Let's open the floor to timeless NFTs. Hey, timeless, how's it going?
Hello. Yeah, thank you. I missed the first part of the whole migration stuff, and I'm sure some other people do. Can you just do a quick, like a recap of current existing holders? What do they do, or do they need to do anything, or everything is automatic?
So it's not automatic. So very shortly, we're going to be publishing the link to EverMigrate. It's a dApp on our website where you send your V1 tokens in, you get your V2 tokens back. I'm sorry, right away, and that's all you have to do. It's a one-click, one-step process.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. That was it. I just need to know because I'm a holder and been holding for a while. I don't usually go in and like actively, trade. I want to hold and see what's up. But thank you.
Absolutely. Appreciate your support, my friend. Let's open the floor to Joey216. Hey, Joey.
Hey guys, congratulations on V1 to V2. I have a couple questions. One about the NFTs. Seeing as the images can be changed once your staking has gotten to a certain term, is that to suggest that the data connected to those are on a separate server, like within the EverRise website?
I don't personally know the answer to that. I don't want to give you wrong information. Waso, do you know?
I do not know the answer to that. Man, not too often I get stumped on a question like this.
Same here.
But I just, if you can, let's DM Titan and Ben, and we'll get you an answer to that, man.
Oh, okay.
Ben's already...
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. So he answered what I thought was what he was going to say. So the NFT isn't going to automatically upgrade on its own. You have to restake to get a different one. So based on the amount that you're staking, you will receive the qualifying NFT.
All right, so like a swap in or burn and mint.
Yeah, it can't upgrade. It's just an NFT on the blockchain. So the only thing that would happen is you would acquire a different one, like on top of the one you already have, or the few you already have.
So potentially resellable.
Exactly.
Okay. And then the other one was like, it only came up because I think yesterday, CBT, Crypto Bull Token, they actually went on with their company, which is like a NFT launch pad, and did away with their token. What kind of protection do holders have against that happening in this space?
So I can safely say we will never be getting rid of Rise. Rise is the fundamental backbone to our entire ecosystem. We're not an NFT company. The NFTs that are being given out are sort of as a bonus and a gift. In no way, shape, or form is that a representation of where EverRise is heading.
Also, keep in mind that all the EverRise contracts will be locked in EverOwn for the community to vote on any and all changes.
No, thank you. Like TJ's answer, where like the company and the token will always be combined, should be enough. No, thank you very much.
Yeah. The Rise token will always be the powering element of any future dApp that we release. It's always going to be based on the Rise token, and then the dApps and their utility. There's always going to be some sort of accompaniment for Rise.
Also, guys, I don't know if everyone here has seen the awesome YouTube video that Jason put together on how to migrate from V1 to V2. I just tweeted it out now, but you can also go on YouTube, search EverRise, and it's the most recent video. It's called How to Migrate Rise V1 to V2 Ever Migrate dApp, just in case anyone hasn't seen it yet.
We'll also publish that YouTube video again on all our socials and Telegram and Discord when EverMigrate does go live. And we will be here to answer any questions that anyone has during the process. But thanks for your questions, Joey. Appreciate it. The blockchain Dawn, the floor is yours. How's it going?
Hello? Oh,
Hi.
shoot. Hey, what's up, guys? My bad, my bad. I was a little bit distracted. I just had a quick question on the staking, real quick. Is it going to be like a pool where if you're first, you get a little bit higher, or is it going to be pretty much standard across the board?
The pool, the only benefit where like first come applies is to anyone that is holding V1 has the ability to stake before V2 goes live. Once V2 goes live, there's no like advantage to being first come, first served, because as the Kraken buys, it sends to the staking pool instantly. So you, as long as you're in that pool when that Kraken buy takes place, you'll be a beneficiary.
Got it. Thank y'all very much. Excited for this, man. Been a long time coming. Well, 6 months or whatever, but congratulations to all y'all. See y'all on Telegram.
You're very welcome. And with that said, I have to play this again because EverMigrate is now live.
Let's go.
So please don't use the bridge yet, but EverMigrate is now live.
I see it. I see it.
I see it too. Let me just confirm with Titan that it's up and running.
For everyone that doesn't know what we're looking at, the website is everrise.finance. On the left-hand side, you will see all of the dApps, EverOwn, EverBridge, EverMigrate, and EverStake. That's what we're talking about right now.
I love this song. It's such a good vibe. Thanks, Blockchain Dawn. Appreciate your question, my friend. I'm going to open the floor to Axel Cake Tuber. Great name, my friend. How's it going? Great, thank you. And yourself?
I'm doing all right. Sorry, there's a song playing in my ear all of a sudden. I don't know why.
It was on briefly, but it's off now.
Okay. I guess it sounds like a ringtone. Anyway, so yeah, love what you guys are doing. Big fan of the project. My question is related to EverOwn. Recently, there was a certain token that was added to the EverOwn family, whose icon is the #1 most popular VTuber in the world, which obviously is an intellectual property. And I was just wondering what kind of vetting is done for tokens that are added to EverOwn to ensure that we're avoiding situations like this where we are onboarding basically stolen property.
What was the project?
Shark Girl token.
Okay, let me pull it up. So you're saying that the logo that they used is a logo that someone owns the IP on?
Correct.
Okay. Let's take a look.
Yeah, if you take a look in the comments down there, you'll see a lot of people tagging the company that owns that character.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to see one thing and then I'll be able to address it in not even a minute. So, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So how do I say this? We So we require, just so I could address the due diligence first, and then I'll address the picture in a second. So
Sure.
before anyone gets on EverOwn, we require that their project is audited and live trading. So we'll go review the audit. We'll take a look at transactions, make sure that the transactions, operate exactly as they're intended to by basically reviewing the audit. Above and beyond that, we ask the team to KYC and docs either to us or to a third party. Ideally, we prefer it be to a third party. And then the EverOwn dApp is completely decentralized. So they can go, they put their project name, their contract, their description, all of their links. Think of this almost like a CoinGecko or a CoinMarketCap listing. Like, for example, I just looked up Shark Girl, and they're listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko with the same image. So I've never gotten a question like this before. I am going to send it over to Alexi, who's our in-house attorney and compliance specialist, and see what he has to say about something like this. But I really don't have any other comment other than if you're right that this is IP. This project's going to have a lot of trouble. They have it, like I said, on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. That same image is used on EverOwn. But yeah, thank you for bringing this up.
No, thank you for taking the question.
No, definitely, man. Thank you again.
All right. Have a good one.
See ya.
Appreciate it. I'm going to bring up Josh. How are you, my friend? The floor is yours. Hey, Josh.
Hey, guys. Just to veer onto the Everstake mechanism of this all. There's just one thing that's confusing me. I just don't want to do anything incorrectly. Maybe it's something that's not even that important. When it comes to stake rise, and then it's available tokens, you put in however many you want. Lock period, that's nice and simple. But then the middle one is name. Is this something as silly as you could just do EverRise 12-month contract, or does it have to be anything specific when it comes to the name category?
Sorry, Josh, I lost you halfway through that. Wassa, were you able to hear that? I think my internet.
Mine cut off as well. Can you say
Sorry
that one
about
more
that.
time?
Can you hear me better now? It's a little bit closer.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there's under stake rise, there's available tokens, there's lock period, but there's one that might not be important, but it's just kind of confusing. Name. Does this have to be anything specific?
No, this is what you want to call that. It's what you individual. So remember how we said earlier in voice chat that you'll be able to go into the staking dApp and be able to see all of your staked contracts. Now remember, you can stake multiple times. You're able to name each of these stakes. So if you want to give a name to this staking contract that you're about to give, this will only be something that you see in your profile. That's what that spot is for.
Oh, so respectively, if you bought multiple times, therefore you would stake multiple times on one address, you would need to differentiate between all these different stakes. So therefore, your names would help you distinguish between the group. Gotcha.
Yeah, you could name them the same thing if you want. But for your own personal, like going into your profile on Everstake and taking a look at what's going on, you can call it whatever you'd like. You can call it, first stake, like today's date, or you could call it whatever you'd like.
Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I'm excited. Thank you, guys. Well done.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Josh. Crypto guy, the floor is yours. Sorry, there are probably like 50 hands raised. We'll get to you guys. Don't worry. Crypto guy, how's it going?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yeah, just a couple questions regarding the NFTs and the migration for it. Is it based on how much you have now, or is it the amount that you convert to what you get, what NFT you get?
It's the NFT is based on the amount that you migrate on that transaction. So
let's say you have a lot of Rise and you want to get more NFTs, you would just, migrate over the minimum to get that one NFT. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, for instance, say I had 1 billion Rise, for instance.
Yep.
I could get obviously all the NFTs with that then, basically.
You could get all of the NFTs, but you would need to do like multiple transactions, obviously.
Right. And can you do it in reverse, the opposite way, just to guarantee in case anything was to happen?
Explain to me what that means.
Could you do it the other way, like go for is it the Kraken one, 250?
Yeah, of course. So all of it has to do what you how much Rise you're holding. So let's say you're holding enough to get just the Kraken. It's up
Right.
to you. Do you want to get just the Kraken one, or you could add up all of the smaller ones and then get multiple of the smaller NFTs. It's really preference on what you want.
Right. But I could get the Kraken one and then work my way down if I wanted to as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I heard a guy in voice chat earlier saying like he wanted like the largest one first, so he was just gonna get the Kraken, and then from there he was just gonna see what his balance was, and then decide which other ones he wanted to pick off.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's perfect then. No worries. Then don't you do nothing bigger than the Kraken? Is that the biggest one?
Yes, the Kraken is our largest one.
Oh, I thought you would have probably done more because people have probably got more tokens, so you probably would have done a bigger one. No.
So our the largest NFT is the Kraken.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Thanks a lot for that.
And I wanted to make sure, by the way, that the number that you gave for the Kraken, I believe that was in V2 tokens. So you have to add 5 zeros to that.
Yeah, this is where I was
Or
confused.
4 zeros, excuse me. It's 10,000.
This is where I was confused. This is what I meant.
Yeah. Okay. So now I see what you're saying. You're
You understand
talking
what I'm
about
trying to
your
say? Yeah.
V1 balance.
Yes. That's. I'm talking about my V1. This is where I was confused because that's why I thought it was low.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, of course, it is low. It's 10,000 times low.
Right. So how much would that cost in V2, for instance, for the Kraken?
What's the price of the Kraken one? I don't have the sheet in front of me right now.
250 million, I think.
250 million? That would be 2.5 trillion.
Right. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Sorry about that, man. I didn't understand the question in the beginning.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, because then everybody'd have the Kraken one.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, I get it now. I get it. So how will you know? So how will you know how much you have before you've migrated?
Well, take a look at your wallet, right?
Yeah.
Divide it by 10,000.
Right.
And that's how much V2 tokens you'll have.
Okay.
And then compare it to that chart.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. No worries. I get it now.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, the infographic wasn't a little bit easier on that one.
And it's fine.
Awesome. Thank you for your question, man. TJ, who are we bringing up next?
Let's bring up Nathan Montgomery. The floor is yours. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, can hear you clearly.
Right on. Yeah, I was curious. I am like right at the threshold of getting the whale NFT. But I was trying to do some last minute trading and I missed the deadline. Trading got cut off before I could get the last amount I needed in there. I'm curious if I had let's say like a friend who has EverRise send me the remaining small amount that I need to hit 500 billion before the migration, would that still work to get me up to the amount that I need?
No, and I'm glad you brought that up. You cannot transfer wallet to wallet right now because there's 100% tax. So the tokens would disappear. So you cannot send wallet to wallet, unfortunately.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, glad I asked. Thanks so much.
Yes, I'm glad you asked as well. Thanks a lot, Nathan.
Yeah, take care, guys.
We're gonna bring up Mr. Shah. I hope I said that right, Mr. Shah, Mr. Shea. How's it going? Yes.
To connect my wallet to do all this migration thing, but hey guys, I'm struggling. I don't know how, because I'm using Trust Wallet. So yep. I've actually used the link from the Telegram group, right? But now yep. When I try to connect with because the only wallets that I see that coming up is MetaMask and these other two that I don't really know. But when I check the guide, I went on to click this other one that actually should take me to the other screen where there is a mobile and a QR code, something like that. And then from there, I must click the one for mobile to give me the Trust Wallet. But it's not really picking up. So I'm just a little bit confused. If you can help me with that, guys, please.
Yeah, I can walk you through the whole process right now.
I will appreciate it.
So you go to everrise.finance.
Okay.
On your mobile browser.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, on the top left-hand corner, there's a hamburger menu. You click that, and you hit Ever Migrate.
Ever Migrate, okay.
Okay. At the top, you're going to connect your wallet. And then hit Wallet Connect. So the little the blue W.
Okay. And then
select Trust Wallet.
Yeah, I think that's where the problem is. It doesn't pop up. It doesn't come out. It's only it just show me a blue written connect, but there's no Trust Wallet appearing here.
So if you hit Wallet Connect, that blue W, you should get a second pop-up box that has the Trust Wallet logo listed. I think it's the second one.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe it might be something wrong with my phone. I don't know, but I'll keep on trying, because I think on the guide it does specify that after you click this small W, there has to be Trust Wallet appearing. So then you can just click it there, right there. So, but I'll keep on trying it.
Yeah, you would hit that Trust Wallet logo. You then have to enable it. You'll see at the bottom of the Ever Migrate page, it says enable. You just enable that, confirm it in Trust Wallet, and then you're able to migrate your tokens.
Oh, okay. Okay, no. Perfect. Let me try that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Okay, thank you. Cheers.
By the way, are you using an iPhone or Android?
I'm using Android.
Okay. Don't leave. Don't drop. Stay here as a speaker. We're going to take another question, but we're going to come back to you. Just stay here, all right?
Oh, okay. No, perfect. Okay, thanks.
Perfect. Thank you. NDA Safe Moon, the floor is yours. How's it going? NDA, are you there?
I'm here. Sorry, it was connecting.
No worries at all. How's it going?
We're good. Process was really, really smooth. Went nice and smooth on my end. I had one question, I guess. So because of the iOS with no dApps, you probably can't receive the NFT, correct? Or is there another way to go about that?
The NFT would get sent to your wallet. Well, I don't think it would have anything to do with the iOS.
Yeah. Trust Wallet does have a section for collectibles.
Correct. Let's see. I was there earlier, and all I've got is the part where it'll say collectibles will appear here with the receive. And then I'll just get the QR code.
Yeah, the NFTs should come. I don't know if they've been deployed yet.
Oh, perfect, though. That was the only question in case it comes up later during the evening.
Absolutely. Yeah, no problem.
Seamless. Titan's a genius. That process was really, really smooth, painless, wonderful. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. Thank you.
Likewise, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. Crypto Roland, the floor is yours.
Hello.
Hey, Crypto Roland, how's it going?
Hey guys, how you going?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Just got a quick question. I did the migration via the desktop, so I connected via the QR code to the Trust wallet.
Yep.
Everything went through successfully, which was good process, and then it migrated across. Just assuming now, obviously V2 is a new contract. Do I need to paste that contract into Trust wallet because I'm seeing the balance? I've got like a little bit left over from the previous V1 in my Trust wallet, but I'm not seeing the new migration amount come across. Is that take a little while to come through, or do I have to re-add it again?
Yeah, the balance shown on Trust Wallet is pulled from CoinMarketCap. The CoinMarketCap listing hasn't been updated with the new contract address yet, so you'll see the balance pop up there as soon as CoinMarketCap migrates our contract address.
Okay, so
you may have to add a custom token right now.
Oh, okay. So where do I get that from? Is that from anywhere on your website or?
Watson, do we have the new contract published anywhere?
So, give me 1 second. Not even 1 second. I'm going to tell you because I saw it's going
posted in the main.
Yeah, I think I saw it posted in the Telegram, and I just want to confirm. Yeah, this is it. So, the contract is going to be posted on our website and on the dApp site, but I do see it on our Telegram now also. So I don't know how I feel about tweeting the contract address out. What do you think, TJ? Should we just direct people now to the Telegram where it's going to be pinned, or should we post it on? I see. You just posted it right there.
Posted it in Telegram. Yeah, I'm going to pin it in Telegram.
Yeah, I don't access Telegram though, guys. So I'm not sure
how we do that.
People, I mean, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think, TJ? Can we tweet it out? Let's see what Suresh thinks.
Yeah, let's ask Suresh. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. It's a public contract address at this point. So,
thanks, guys.
No problem, man. Sorry that.
But the process was seamless. It went straight through.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really fluid. So awesome job.
Awesome, man. I'm really happy to hear that. All right, so let's bring somebody else up, and we're gonna come back to the contract address in a moment. So I did get a comment for my man who was asking the Trust Wallet question. I believe that was Shay. I got feedback that with Android, you do it inside Trust Wallet. You don't go to the browser first.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't use
I think
Trust Wallet, so I'm sorry. I use Ledger and MetaMask, but I'm assuming from Trust Wallet you can access a browser.
Yes, I can.
That's how you do it.
Okay, no, perfect. I got it. Thank you so much.
You can stay here with us if you do it now and let us know how it goes, all right?
Okay, let me do it now, then I'll let you know.
No rush. If that's what you wanted to do, we're here. If you want to do it later, feel free to send a DM to the main EverRise page or jump into the Telegram. Just want to give you that option if you want it.
Okay, no, perfect. Much appreciated, guys.
No problem. Who's up, TJ?
Okay.
We'll bring up Altcoin Maximalist. Floor is yours. How's it going?
Hey guys, thanks for having me up.
Our pleasure.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I just started researching about your guys' project, and I really, really think it's pretty fascinating what you guys are doing with the the buyback and the true burn and all of that tokenomics that you guys are doing. I really like it. I just wanted to ask the question. So I see that you guys collect 11% of the transaction fees. So the way that's delegated, 6% goes towards the buybacks, which will then contribute to the burn. Correct?
So we just stopped V1, which was that contract about 45 minutes ago, and we're migrating the community over to V2. So at this moment, there's actually no trading available until November 29th, but our V2 contract is going to have basically 6% taxes. 4% is going to be staking rewards, which is going to be in the form of a buyback. So anytime a transaction takes place, well, first, let me keep going before I explain how that works. And then the other 2% goes to the project sustainability wallet, which basically funds the development, the app building, salaries, everything, right? So anytime there's a transaction, 4% will go into the Kraken wallet, which is set to auto buy back when certain conditions happen. Example, a big sell, the Kraken will buy back, and then the rise that it buys back, it'll automatically send to the staking pool to reward the stakers.
Oh, okay. Got it. So you guys are lowering those fees.
Lowering fees and moving away from deflationary to fixed supply.
Okay, got it. So those like deflationary buybacks are going to balance out with the staking as well.
That's the idea.
Oh, okay, awesome. Yeah, because I was doing some research. And I was thinking, 11% fees are a little hefty, maybe. So maybe this is going to be better. So
that's why we made the change, my friend.
Okay, awesome. And then another thing I was looking at is, so you guys are trying to build out a whole ecosystem.
Yep.
With a launch pad as well, correct?
Yep. So the ecosystem currently is made up of 4 products that are live. The first one is EverOwn, which is a smart contract locker where developers can lock their smart contract, meaning they can't change any of the functions unless the community votes via connecting their wallets, giving the smart contract back to the developers. That's our first product. Our second product is EverBridge, which is a bridging service which uses a vault which locks and unlocks tokens as opposed to your traditional minting and burning of tokens. This improves transaction time between chains and also has a lesser gas cost because you're not minting and burning. Our third product is EverMigrate, which the community is currently using now to migrate from our original contract to our new contract. That product is also going to be made available to other projects that are looking to upgrade their contracts. Our fourth product is EverStake, which is our staking platform that is only for Rise holders. And on our roadmap, we have a few more products, which include a EverSale, which is a pre-sale launch pad, EverLock, which is a liquidity locker at time of pre-sale. So a big issue is people invest in a pre-sale and they have no idea how much of those funds are going towards liquidity. With EverLock, the liquidity gets locked, and for it to be opened and removed, the community needs to vote on it. Also, EverSale, the unique thing with it is that it won't take any percentage of supply from new projects. DX Sale and Pink Sale are notorious for taking 2% of the total supply, and then they eventually dump it on the project. And then we will also be launching EverWallet, which is basically a MetaMask or a trust wallet, however, with an additional layer of security. Should your seed phrase ever become compromised, the hacker or the thief, whatever you want to call him, they will not be able to take your tokens without having this additional password, because your tokens will be locked on the blockchain.
Okay, wow, that's very vast. Yeah, it seems very awesome. Do you guys work with Duckstarter on that launch platform, or
No, we're building it out ourselves. It's still on our roadmap. I would say several months away. Our main focus now that we're launching on Ethereum, Polygon, and BSC in like 6 days, our main focus is going to be to gain adoption of our existing products, which again is EverOwn, Ever Migrate as well as Everbridge in the short term.
Okay. Awesome. And then another question I had, with all these, smart contract, platforms that, incorporate these transactional buybacks, is it possible to get this integrated with a centralized exchange and still have those functionalities?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the reasons why we moved to this new contract is we're moving away from a deflationary contract to a fixed supply. So like having a fixed supply is something that a lot of the bigger the bigger exchanges really focus on. But we are currently now talking to, many exchanges, and we will have some exchange listings following V2 going live on the 29th.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for answering my questions. I'll definitely, consider buying in once the new contract goes live. But thanks for your time. Thanks.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot for your questions, my friend. I'm going to bring up Cartel Brown. The floor is yours.
Mr. Shaw, I'm going to ask that you mute yourself, my man.
Hey, Cartel, how's it going? Cartel Brown, you there?
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, man. Congratulations and well done on all the hard work. Just probably quite a small question. I'm trying to do the migration via Trust Wallet. What are we supposed to be putting into the address under the advanced tool, or do we not need to be?
That field is if you want to send the tokens to a different address. So for me, for example, I'm personally using that field to input my ledger address. That was the time where you're able to actually move the tokens, V2 tokens, from wallet to wallet, not V1 tokens. I cannot stress that enough. Do not move V1 tokens from wallet to wallet, but V2 tokens you're now able to move without tax.
Right, because I can see all my balance from Trust Wallet and my output, but it's only giving me the option to enable, and then when I press enable, it's giving me an error code.
Do you have enough BNB in your Trust Wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's strange. I'll wait for Ben to send us a reply on this one.
Okay, I'll keep listening.
Thanks, Cartel. Hold on, let me just see if you heard that.
Cheers.
In the meantime, Dr. Z, the floor is yours. How are you, Dr. Z? Dr. Z, are you there, my friend? I see your mic is not muted, but we're not able to hear you. So if you want to maybe leave and come back. Pastor Bacon. How's it going, Pastor Bacon?
Hey, what's up? I just want to say congrats, and I'm really excited for you guys. So I just ended up migrating over. Everything worked. I put in the new address, decimals, everything. And I went over to the staking side there. I see a bunch is staked already. So it's okay. I can start staking, man. Correct? I can just throw it. It just won't start until the V2 drops. Correct?
Correct.
Awesome, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's all I need. Hey, congrats, man. David, he's one of my buddies. He kind of got me on the project a while back, and yeah, I'm really pumped, man. You guys are doing a lot of good stuff. So,
thank you very much. David's a great guy. We love working with him all the time. Super, very, very intelligent, and just has brilliant ideas all around. So,
don't say that too much, though. Yeah, you don't want to give him. Don't say it too much. You know, David. So you just
don't worry. He's not in here right now. I don't think so.
He's actually in here.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I appreciate it. Thank you.
He is there.
No problem. So you only fill out under advanced the to address if you're sending it to another address.
Otherwise, leave it blank. If you want the V2 tokens to come to the same address that you wallet connected to.
Does that answer your question?
Absolutely. Yep.
All right, beautiful.
Hey, I appreciate you guys again, and thanks. I'm gonna head out.
See you, man.
Good luck.
All right, let's open the floor to Super Saiyan Slim. How's it going, Super Saiyan? Hey, you might have to unmute your mic.
Yo, what's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, just quick question. I got everything migrated over to V2. I'm getting an error though whenever I'm trying to stake.
What does the error say?
It's something about waiting for contract to go active or something. I would try it again, but I lost BNB fees twice trying to do it.
I'm gonna ask Ben and come back to you with an answer.
Okay, I appreciate it.
If you want to just stay up and mute your mic, and then in the meantime, we'll take Safe Moon Society. Hey, Safe Moon Society, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Congrats, guys, on the migration. I just got mine migrated over to V2, and I was wondering, I'm about to stake it. I was wondering for the name part of it, is just any name we want to put in, or is there a specific thing we need input there?
Whatever you want to call it. So you could identify it if you choose to do multiple staking contracts.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of people were asking me that question too, so I was going to come up here and get the answer for all of us. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Great work on all this, and hype for the full V2.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, my friend. Wasso, do you want to run this for 2 minutes? I'm just going to run to the washroom real quick.
Yeah, let's go.
Awesome.
So I've never actually brought anyone up. So let's see. I click their name, add as a speaker. So I see Aaron. All right, so Aaron looks like it's connecting. While we're doing that, we'll bring up Mr. Cartmill. All right, Mr. Cartmill, I think you could ask.
Yeah, thank you. I had bought some EverRise the other day, and from B&B it said I had 35 billion, but when it went to EverRise side, it only showed 31. Do you know why that is?
When you bought 35 and then it became 31?
Yes.
That's because of the 11% tax.
11% tax?
On V1. On V2, it's going to be a 6% tax.
Okay. That's why I was wondering. I was like, oh, okay, shit disappeared. Okay, I got it.
Nah, nothing's disappearing on you, man.
No, I know. I was just wondering. It looked to me it was because I didn't know.
No
so,
problem.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you.
Thank you. See ya. All right. Next up, I see Jeff. Jeff, you're up.
Wasso, what's going on? Hey, congratulations, guys. I just have a quick question for you. So I usually keep everything on an old iPhone, and I just set Trust Wallet back up. I went over to EverRise.finance. I'm on EverMigrate. I just hit input max. I got the Trust Wallet hooked up. Everything was fine. It shows me the output for the tokens that I'm going to be receiving. And then when I click enable, it says this platform does not support BIGINT.
Did you go in through the Trust Wallet browser?
It says that I'm currently connected. What I did was after I clicked on the Web3, and then it brought me through Trust Wallet, and then I went back to Safari, which brought me back to your site.
Okay.
Is it possible because it's an old phone? Like I said, I usually just keep everything on an old phone that I never turn on. That's not, currently used for calls. I just keep it just for Wi-Fi. You know what I mean, with wallets on it.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I know what you're doing. I'm gonna ask you one. Stay up here as a speaker. Can you please try and go in through the browser of Trust Wallet? Also, our lead developer Ben said I think he's using an ancient browser.
Yeah. That's honestly what I thought of. You know what I mean? Because I figured the phone is old. Like I said, I just keep it. Yeah, it's literally an iPhone 7. The one that I have now is an 11. So I'm just wondering, would it be easier just to throw it on this phone? I just usually don't like to do that. But if that's the only way I can get it to migrate, then it is what it is.
Yeah, I would. He's telling me that it's 99% chance that it's an old browser. That.
So you're telling me there's a chance? All right. Well, then I'll just do it that way. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to you guys. I'm stoked for the future. And if for some reason when I try to get it on the new phone and it doesn't work, I'll request to speak again. Is that cool?
You could stay up here if you want. Just stay muted and then.
Okay, cool.
Feel free to
Thank
pop back
you.
up. All right, Ahmed, I brought you up.
Hey, Ahmed. I'm back, by the way. Great job holding it down, Was.
Thanks, man. I figured out how to bring people up and everything.
Wow, look at you. Ahmed, how's it going? All right, in the meantime, we'll bring up the next Crypto 100X. Great name. Good, thank you. How are you?
Questions that were based on the migration NFTs.
Yep.
All right. So is the number for the tokens to migrate, like the 250 million, the 50 million, whatever? Is it that you send the V1 contracts or the V2 that you receive?
The V2 you receive.
Okay. So
don't if you want them all, for example, don't do 500 billion in one transaction. You would do each level. So you would have to do them all separately.
All right, so I have to make sure, like, if I want the one for 50 million, I have to receive 50 million V2. If I want the one for 250 million, I have to receive 250 million V2. All right, and then only other question
just multiply 50 million times 10,000, and that'll tell you how much you need to send.
Okay, and then the only other question I had was, do I need to account for any kind of slippage or anything?
No, sir.
No slippage, no tax.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Be well.
All right.
All right, let's bring up Fiki. Fiki, how are you? Hey, Fiki. I see your mic unmuting and muting. Okay, in the meanwhile, CJ, I've added you as a speaker. How's it going? CJ, are you there?
You may have to click the bottom left mic button to unmute CJ. Aaron, it looks like you can speak now.
Hi, just a quick question. So obviously I've used my SafePal, and then I've gone obviously used the dApp and obviously to migrate my tokens over. Everything's worked perfectly okay. Then obviously I've gone to the EverStake, and obviously you've only got the choice of the three, so it's like BSC, Ethereum, and Poly, and I've staked that. It tells me the two NFTs that I've got at the moment, well, that I'm eligible for. When will they go? Which one will they go over to? Will they go over to like the Trust Wallet or the SafePal? Because nothing's showing up that anything's been sent back over. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you'll receive the NFT in the wallet that's receiving the tokens.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So, because obviously, it's kind of like everything's on my Trust Wallet, and obviously, it's just I've connected my Trust Wallet to my SafePal. Does that make sense? But then when I go on to, if I go into the Trust Wallet and go onto collectibles, about it doesn't really have anything about NFTs. If you just go onto collectibles and it says collectibles will appear here, and it just says receive, it's just saying receive. I'm guessing that's Ethereum ETH, and then it's just giving me my Q code with my address on there, nothing else. But then if I go onto my SafePal, part, if I go into my SafePal, you can actually click on NFTs, and you have the choice of EFT or BSC, but then it still says no data yet, so nothing's been received.
Yeah. So just got a text from Ben. He said they will go to the source wallet. Yeah. So the wallet that you're sending to, however, they are not live yet. So you're not going to see the NFTs yet.
Oh, okay. No, it's all right. Because when earlier on when someone asked and it was saying, "Oh, they'd be sent straight away," that was all. But
yeah,
no,
I think that was me. I definitely misspoke.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, everything worked well, and as I said, it's just waiting then until the 29th before purchasing anymore, and then staking again.
Awesome, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Let's bring up Sunshine for Whiskey.
And then CJ, if you're up here, we brought you up as a speaker. If you want to ask.
What's up, guys?
Yep. Oh, hey, CJ.
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good, thank you.
So I just got a couple questions. I did the migration, the 10,001, everything was smooth, and I'm using Trust Wallet. But when I go to my Trust Wallet balance, it shows like, the reflecting fraction of the price that I previously had on there. So it won't let me stake or anything now.
So it's not going to show a price because the price populates from like CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. And
so that'll be the 29th.
Yeah, you're not going to see that till November 29th.
Okay, yeah. So when I tried to stake, it said like, insufficient Ethereum balance or whatever. So I just got to wait till the 29th then if you're using Trust Wallet or...
No, you should be able to stake right away. Did you go into EverRise.finance through the Trust Wallet browser?
Let's see. I'll try it right now just to double check.
Yeah, no problem.
And
we could bring up another question, by the way, TJ, if you want.
Yep, Sunshine has been brought up. So if you want to ask your question, Sunshine.
Yes, I just migrated my tokens. I had 11 billion and change, and it migrated. And on BSC scan, it shows that it went through, and now I have 1 million and something. But in my Trust Wallet, it shows that I have 0.09 whatever else EverRise.
So you're probably looking at the balance, whatever is left over from your V1 balance.
Right.
That's the exact same issue that I'm dealing with.
Yeah. So but you guys in Trust Wallet, you don't see the V2 ones yet, right?
No.
No.
Okay. You're going to need to take the contract address and put it in like now you add a token into Trust Wallet.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to put the V2 contract in there, and then it'll show your balance.
Well, I did that, and it didn't change anything.
You put in the V2 contract address under like custom tokens, and it didn't show a balance.
No, it pulled up the same balance as what I was seeing in the wallet before I went to that page.
When you say balance, are you talking dollar wise or are you talking token wise?
Token wise.
Interesting.
Yeah, Trust Wallet seems to be a little stressed out with all this.
Okay.
I mean, because I've got everything. I even took screenshots of the all the information on BSC scan, so I know I did everything right. But it's like I said, it's showing me to have 0.09 whatever tokens, and it's like, no, that ain't right.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, so let's do this. For anyone listening, let's hold off on using Trust Wallet for now, right? It seems like a couple people are having issues with Trust Wallet. Like Titan said earlier, right? EverMigrate is ours. The bridges are ours. No one's losing any tokens, right? And everything's stored on BSC scan, so we can find everything there. Just I would hold off right now for anyone using Trust Wallet because I've heard a couple comments coming up saying that they're not able to see the tokens or not. But if you want, send me a DM with the BSC scan transaction if you want, and I could try and look into it myself.
All right. Hey, I got one more question, and then I'll get off here. And it's for you guys and David, if he would be so kind to lend his 2 cents. What is the expected price performance for like the coming year for V2? Is it supposed to just be incredible, show stopping, or is this like uncharted waters and we're gonna see how it plays out day by day? Or is this like uncharted waters and we're gonna see how it plays out day by day?